Did you know your morning routine could be aging your body faster than your actual age? And the surprising truth? Most seniors do at least 3 of these habits every single morning without realizing the damage they cause. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 morning habits silently aging you after 60, and the doctor-approved fixes that can add years of strength, clarity, and independence to your life. Let's begin with the habit almost every senior overlooks.
Here's the first habit, and it affects almost everyone over 60. When you wake up in the morning, your body is already dehydrated. This is completely normal. But after 60, your sense of thirst becomes weaker. So even though your body needs water, you don't feel thirsty. But here's where the problem begins. According to Mayo Clinic, even mild dehydration affects your memory, your focus, your blood pressure, your skin elasticity, your joint lubrication, and even your mood. And when you start your day without water, your brain wakes up running on low power, as if someone unplugged the charger on your phone overnight. And yes, dehydration ages your skin too. Let me tell you a real example. One of my patients, Margaret, age 67, would wake up, grab her phone, drink coffee, and only remember water in the afternoon. She complained of morning brain fog, stiff joints, and dry skin. When she started drinking 1 glass of water immediately after waking, just 1, her energy dramatically improved within 7 days. Here's the fix. Drink 1 full glass of water before anything else. Before coffee, before tea, before breakfast. Add a slice of lemon if you want extra electrolytes. This tiny habit protects your brain, your joints, and your skin every single morning.
Now, I want to be very clear. I am not telling you to give up coffee, but the timing of your coffee matters, especially after 60. Because drinking coffee on an empty stomach triggers a powerful cortisol spike, your stress hormone. And here's what most people don't know. After 60, your body becomes much more sensitive to cortisol. It stays elevated longer. It impacts your digestion more harshly, and it destabilizes your blood sugar far faster. This leads to shakiness, midday fatigue, acid reflux, and those sudden energy crashes seniors often blame on age, but are actually caused by morning coffee timing. Let me give you a relatable story. George, age 71, told me, "Doctor, no matter what I eat, my energy collapses at 11 a.m. After reviewing his routine, I discovered he drank strong black coffee without eating first. We added a small pre-coffee snack, a banana, some yogurt, or even a few almonds. His midday crashes disappeared completely. Here's your fix. Eat something small, anything, before drinking coffee. Your stomach and blood sugar will feel dramatically more stable. Coffee is not the problem, timing is."
Let me ask you a question. Is your phone the first thing you see in the morning? If so, you're not alone. Most adults over 60 check their phone before even getting out of bed. But this one habit can age your nervous system faster than you think. The moment you look at messages, news headlines, notifications, your brain experiences a cortisol surge, a stress response designed for danger, not for waking up peacefully. For seniors, this sudden spike can cause higher morning blood pressure, increased anxiety, poor concentration, and slower memory recall. Here's the part many seniors tell me. I feel overwhelmed before the day even starts. This habit is usually why. Here's a simple fix. Give your mind 20 to 30 minutes before screens. Drink water. Stretch. Open the curtains. Let your brain wake up naturally, not in panic mode. Your morning peace affects your entire day.
Here's something most people never think about, and yet it affects almost every adult over 60. Sitting too long after waking up is one of the fastest ways to age your joints. When you first wake up, your joints, tendons, and muscles are at their stiffest. This is completely normal. It's just how the body works after rest. But here's the key. If you sit for too long, on the bed, at the table, or on the couch, your joints remain compressed, your muscles stay inactive, and your circulation slows dramatically. And according to Harvard Health, even 15 minutes of morning stiffness can turn into hours of discomfort if you don't move early in your day. That stiffness you feel? It's not just age. It's your body asking you to move. Let me share a quick story. A patient of mine, Anthony, age 72, said, "Doctor, every morning my legs feel like concrete. The older I get, the worse it becomes." When I asked about his routine, he said he sat in bed scrolling on his phone for 20 to 30 minutes before standing up. Once he replaced that habit with 2 minutes, just 2 minutes of gentle motion, his stiffness dropped by nearly half within 3 weeks. This isn't magic. It's biology. Movement activates synovial fluid, the natural lubrication inside your joints. It also wakes up your circulation, warms your muscles, and signals your nervous system, we are ready for the day. And here's the best part. You don't need a full workout. Just 2 minutes of gentle movement is enough. Try this simple routine. Ankle circles, 10 each side. Shoulder rolls, 10 backward, 10 forward. Gentle neck stretch. Hold for 5 seconds each direction. These tiny movements reduce stiffness, improve balance, and dramatically lower your risk of morning falls. Remember this: movement is medicine, especially in the first 5 minutes of your day.
Here's a habit that seems harmless, but it affects nearly every system in your body. Avoiding morning sunlight is one of the silent reasons seniors feel tired, depressed, or unable to sleep well at night. Let me explain. When you wake up, your brain is waiting for one simple signal: light. Natural sunlight hits the receptors in your eyes and sends a message to your internal clock, your circadian rhythm, saying it's time to wake up. This triggers better morning alertness, improved mood, healthier digestion, a stronger metabolism, and most importantly, better sleep that same night. But when seniors stay indoors, keep the curtains closed, or rely only on artificial light, the brain never receives that wake-up signal. And without that signal, your body ages faster. Here's why. Without morning sunlight, your melatonin stays high in the morning and drops too early in the evening, which means you feel groggy when you should feel awake and restless when you should feel sleepy. This disrupts hormones, mood, digestion, and even your ability to think clearly. Harvard sleep researchers warn that skipping morning light is one of the biggest causes of age-related insomnia. Let me give you a story. Maria, age 70, told me she felt tired no matter how long she slept. She stayed inside most mornings, made breakfast, drank coffee, and sometimes didn't see the sun until afternoon. We made one small change: 5 minutes of sunlight within the first hour of waking, on the balcony, by the window, or simply opening the curtains while she drank her water. Within 1 week, her morning energy improved, her mood lifted, and she told me she slept better than she had in years. Here's your fix. Get sunlight within the first hour of waking. Even 3 to 5 minutes is enough to reset your internal clock. If you can step outside, wonderful. If not, stand by a bright window. Open your curtains fully. Let the day reach your eyes. Morning sunlight is not just nice to have, it is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you already own. This next habit is incredibly common and incredibly damaging, especially after 60. Skipping protein in your first meal of the day accelerates muscle loss and aging more than almost anything else you do in the morning. Let's break this down very simply. After 60, your muscles become resistant to protein. This is called anabolic resistance. It means your muscles need more protein to grow and even to maintain themselves. But here's what usually happens. Seniors wake up and eat toast, cereal, fruit, pastries, or tea with a biscuit. That type of breakfast signals your body to break down muscle, not build it. And when muscle loss speeds up, everything becomes harder. Walking, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, even balance becomes unstable. Muscle isn't about strength, it's about independence. Let me share a story. Daniel, age 68, ate the same breakfast for decades: toast, jam, and tea. He felt weak in the mornings, lost strength quickly, and noticed trouble standing up from chairs. When I checked his diet, he was averaging 8 grams of protein at breakfast, far below what seniors need. We increased it to 20 to 25 grams in the first meal. Just adding eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or even a handful of nuts transformed his strength and energy within a month. Protein in the morning doesn't just help muscles, it stabilizes blood sugar, improves focus, reduces cravings, and boosts metabolism. And yes, it even helps memory. Your brain needs amino acids to produce neurotransmitters. Without them, focus and mood can suffer all day. Here's your fix. Aim for 20 grams of protein in your first meal. That sounds complicated, but it's actually very simple. Here are examples. 2 eggs plus Greek yogurt. Cottage cheese with fruit. Nuts with yogurt. Beans or lentils. A protein-rich smoothie. You don't need a huge meal, just enough to tell your body, it's time to protect our muscles. Because after 60, muscles determine how long you stay strong, stable, and confidently independent.
This last habit is one of the most overlooked, yet one of the most damaging after 60. Rushing through your morning places your body into a stress state that ages your heart, your brain, and your nervous system. Let's talk about what happens internally. When you wake up and immediately rush, maybe you overslept, or you're late for something, or you feel pressure to get everything done quickly, your brain activates your fight or flight response. This raises your cortisol and adrenaline levels, and after 60, those levels don't drop as fast as they used to. That means your nervous system stays stressed long after the morning rush is over. This leads to higher blood pressure, increased inflammation, headaches, slower memory recall, digestive discomfort, and lower energy throughout the day. Harvard researchers call morning stress the aging accelerator because it lowers resilience in older adults, even when the stress felt small. Let me give you a story. Helen, age 73, told me, "Every morning feels like a race. I'm not even working anymore, but I still feel rushed." She would wake up, immediately check her phone, turn on the news, prepare breakfast quickly, and feel mentally overwhelmed before 9 a.m. When we slowed down just the first 10 minutes of her morning, no phone, no rushing, no multitasking, her mood improved, her headaches reduced, and her sleep became deeper. The secret is not to take it easy, it's to create calm structure at the beginning of your day. Here's your fix. Take the first 5 to 10 minutes slowly. Breathe, sip water, stretch gently, open your blinds, move at a comfortable pace. These small choices send a message to your nervous system. We are safe, we are steady, we are in control. And when your morning begins in peace,
Your entire day follows that rhythm. Remember this: how you start your morning is how your body feels for the rest of the day. And after 60, the morning matters more than ever.
If this video helped you, tell me in the comments. Which morning habit are you changing first? Your answer might inspire someone else. And if you want more doctor-backed guidance to stay strong, sharp, and independent after 60, I invite you to subscribe to Silver Health and Wealth. We're building a community where seniors feel informed, respected, and supported. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of your morning, and your morning will take care of you.